Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today's video will be about history of Germany. So basically it's a video of a museum in Germany. I mean, like it's in the Bonn. So I was there for a conference of my scholarship authority. So I went there and it was so beautiful. I mean, like I understood a lot of things like what I didn't know about Germany and the post processing of Germany, basically like after the World War II. So hopefully you will enjoy it. This is the first part of this series, so hopefully I will be able to upload almost 5 to 6 series about upgradation of Germany after the Second World War. So I mean, like it was described by a professor. I won't say it's a professor, a doctor, and I mean, like it was so good. That's why I captured it totally, and the credit goes to that doctor and the whole museum as well. So the whole conversation and the video is in English, so hopefully you will like it. So এটা একটা ভিডিও যেখানে হলো আপনি ওয়ার্ল্ড ওয়ার টু মানে বিশ্বযুদ্ধ দ্বিতীয় বিশ্বযুদ্ধের পরে জার্মানির যে অবস্থাটা ছিল এবং তাদের যে আজকের যে অবস্থা পর্যন্ত আসা সেটা কিভাবে হলো এবং না হলো সেই প্রসেস থেকে শুরু করে সেই প্রথম থেকে শুরু করে এবং শেষ পর্যন্ত আমি একটা কনফারেন্সে গিয়েছিলাম। তো এই কনফারেন্সে আমাদেরকে অ্যাকচুয়ালি নিয়ে যাওয়া হয়েছিল, যে সেখানে আমরা অ্যাকচুয়ালি দেখেছি যে কীভাবে আসলে জিনিসগুলো হলো। ইভেন সব কিছুই ছিল ওখানে, ইভেন একটা ইট থেকে শুরু করে বার্লিন ওয়ালের একটা ছোট টুকরা পর্যন্ত ছিল ওই মিউজিয়ামটাতে। তো ছোট বড় সব কিছু দেখানোর চেষ্টা করেছি আমি আমার ভিডিওতে। তো হোপফুলি আপনাদের কাজে লাগবে। সেই পুরো ভিডিওর প্রথম পার্টটুকু আজকে আপলোড করবো। এখানে আপনারা দেখবেন যে বিশ্বযুদ্ধের পরের যে সিনারিওটা, কত কষ্টে ছিল জার্মানরা এবং তারা কতটা পরিশ্রম করে আজকের এই অবস্থানে ফেরত আসতে পেরেছে। তো সেই জিনিসগুলো এই ভিডিওতে আপনারা পাবেন। তো বেশি কথা না বলে লেটস গেট স্টার্টেড।
So, on May 8, 1945, there were now 4 foreign forces who had the power in Germany. The US, Great Britain, France, and the Soviet Union. For most of the Germans, that was something they didn't know what to expect. And it was rather something negative, they thought. On the other hand, our first president emphasized it was also a liberation. And many people were very glad that the war was over. But, as you can see here, everyday life was not easy at first. So you see, in the middle of Berlin, they had gardens to grow things. There wasn't enough food. There were thousands of people starving, really dying, still 3 years after the war. Many houses were bombed, so you see how they lived. And still they tried to have something like a normal life, to revive traditions like weddings, or you will see some religious procession, you will see some carnival, which is in this area very, very important. So, this is, for example, in Cologne, some maybe Easter or other festivities. So those whose houses were absolutely destroyed and those who were expelled from their country, from their properties. In Eastern Germany there was quite a big territory which nowadays is Poland, and all the Germans fled when they knew the Soviet army was coming, or when they arrived, they had been expelled. So we have 10 to 40 million people with no roof. So they came to these cities, which were also destroyed. So you can imagine how difficult this was. I will show you later how one example how they solved these problems. Also, everyday life items. Do you have any idea what this is for?
Yes, spaghetti, yes.
Yeah, for the kitchen. But there has been something else before. Do you have an idea?
Helmet?
Exactly, those were the helmets of soldiers. Here you see an egg cup, to put an egg inside.
Yeah.
You clearly see that was also a weapon before,
Yes.
a grenade. And the color of this dress is also something military.
Yes.
Yeah.
This was a parachute.
Parachute.
Really?
Someone made a wedding dress out of it. So
Okay.
this was their wedding dress. So you see, there was nothing to buy.
Oh, okay. Now I get it.
The people who still had something to sell, they would keep it for themselves because the money was worth nothing.
Yes.
So that the economy didn't really work. And this is why people were improvising. And then in 1949 the situation changed profoundly. I will show you why. Of a plane.
Plane, yes.
This?
Yeah,
Okay.
so the middle part of a plane.
Okay.
Those are the planes which bombed German cities during the war. And now in 1948-49 it had a new meaning. Okay, now not so easy when you have to avoid all the other people.
Yes.
And here in front you see a photograph. Maybe you know one of those guys?
No.
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 Those were the heads of states of the four allies. Let's say France is missing. This is Churchill from exactly, that's the Russian guy, Stalin,
Oh, okay.
and Truman, the US president.
Oh, okay.
So the photo was taken shortly after the war. What was the atmosphere?
They were happy.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. Here they are shaking hands, they are agreeing on what the future of Germany has to be. But you see, the photo was cut in two. Because this, in 1948, is the moment when it becomes clear that the Soviet Union and the Western Allies, they have different ideas of what the world should become.
Yes.
In 1948, in the beginning, Czechoslovakia became communist. And for the Western Allies, that was something they were worrying about. So they said, we need to do something, especially also in Germany. The people were suffering, they were poor, so they might have had the idea that communism is something good, and we want to prevent that. So what could we do? We can give them credit, resources, and a new currency to stabilize economy. And that's what they did in June 48. Do you know the currency, the German currency before the euro was?
Mark? Mark.
Yeah, exactly. The Deutsche Mark, a symbol of stability, of prosperity, that was introduced here. And Stalin was not very happy.
Okay, yeah.
So he thought of something to put pressure on them. And that was to cut off Berlin. If you look on the map, here you see this is the western part of Germany. And this is what after the war was the Soviet occupation zone. And Berlin was in the middle. And Berlin was divided into four, into French, an English, an American, and the Soviet sector. So now we have three Western sectors in the middle here, and Stalin is not allowing any lorries, any trains to pass from Western Germany to Western Berlin anymore.
Okay.
So they are cut off. And that's why we have this plane here, because the Western Allies used planes to transport everything needed to Western Berlin now for almost 1 year.
Okay.
What do you imagine what was needed in the Western Berlin? What did they transport?
Food.
What kind of food?
Potatoes.
Right.
Yeah,
Wheat.
exactly, like basic things. Yeah. And I will show you in the boxes. We have some cans from back there. And you will find in the first box sausages in cans, also milk powder.
Okay.
So that's more or less what you expect. But there's something else. And there's also a film showing the things in action. So this would be the sausage and the milk. But if you look here, you'll find something which might surprise you. This.
Coffee. Ah, okay. And
Cacao.
cacao. Okay.
And the small thing?
Yogurt.
Chocolate.
Chocolate, cacao, and coffee.
Ah.
Those are really luxury products at that.
Ah.
Right?
Okay.
So that makes the Germans think, okay, those Western allies, they are not so negative after all.
Yes.
Okay.
They try to keep us free. They try to stop the influence of the Soviet Union. And they give us more
Luxury.
than really we even need.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
So they become friends to the Western Germans at least. So there's really a change of but this crisis of Berlin showed clearly the Cold War has begun. It arrived also in Germany. The consequence of this crisis was the division of Germany in two parts. So this is what the bridge here stands for, the Iron Curtain.
Okay.
So now we have kind of a border between the Soviet occupation zone and the western parts. And in 1949 they become two different states. In May 49, the western part, the FRG, Federal German Republic, was founded. And in October same year, the eastern part became GDR, German Democratic Republic. Democratic, we'll see how democratic the eastern part of Germany was later. Yeah, but we have kind of a border now, but you see, one can still pass from
Yes.
east to west.
Yes.
There were still lots of possibilities to, you know, even work in the other part of Germany, to go shopping in the other part of Germany. So it's not yet hermetically closed.
Okay.
Okay, let's take this kind.
Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you will like it, and if you like it, please do subscribe, and please like, comment and share. I mean, of course you have to click the bell button to get the updates. And moreover, I also want to include that, like, I have a Facebook page as well. If you want, you can also go there and like this page. And thank you so much for watching this video, and till the next video, ciao and bye.